Hello, this is Mr. Chabber. We've got another one of these VGC battles. I switched out the team to this team. The code for this team will be in the description. This is a really good looking team. I really like the Gastrodon here. We got Excadrill and all the hard hitters that a lot of people see. Looking at my opponent though, this is an obvious rain team. So we don't have to worry about that. We got to have Gastrodon here. But we also have to worry about that Ludicolo there. If we can get rid of Ludicolo, it's going to make it a lot easier for us. I got to bring Hydriegon, and I think Corviknight would be a nice lead. I need Excadrill in the back, though. There's a few things that really scare me. But, this is an obvious rain team. So if we can... let me see. I want Gastrodon, but there's a few things that scare me. I feel like the Raichu could have Grass Knot. It's got some coverage moves. I think I'll go with Sylveon, though. I want Excadrill there, so if I need to, I can get the weather in my favor, because I can, Dynamax it and then get the Sandstorm, and I've got at least one hit with the Focus Sash. So that way I can get the Sandstorm and then, hopefully do some good work. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous about this team that we're going to be facing here. It's an obvious rain team. We're going to see Barraskewda and the Pelipper. We're going to see the rain get set up right away. There's a high possibility of a close combat coming from Barraskewda, because that is a thing that it gets. I'm going to try to Brave Bird the Barraskewda, and I would like to actually switch into Sylveon, predicting the close combat. I'm going to make a prediction here. I bet we're going to see a nasty close combat, and I do not want to take one onto Hydreigon, not so early on in the game. So we'll get Sylveon out here. Sylveon should very decently take a close combat, and here comes the close combat right into the Sylveon. We're going to see this thing reduce its stats, its attack, and its defenses, sorry. Well, we see that this thing is Life Orbed, too. We're going to take a nasty Scald, and that actually does a lot more damage than I was hoping to see. We're going to Brave Bird here, and I hope we can get rid of this Barraskewda. Nice. We do get rid of Barraskewda, and that's the one thing I was really afraid of. So with that, Hydreigon looks a lot better. Thinking about the rest of my opponent's team, I don't think there's really anything that really terrifies Hydreigon now. But we're going to see this thing hop out here. And I'm going to make another switch. I'm going to bring Hydreigon out, predicting a Thunderbolt. As I'm going to Hyper Voice the Sylveon. I'm predicting a Thunderbolt. I don't want to take a nasty Thunderbolt onto Corviknight. I'd rather keep Corviknight around. Alright, a Fake Out instead onto Hydreigon. Okay. We're going to see a Hurricane. Please, Sylveon. Sylveon survives, barely. And we get to fire off a nasty... Oh, that is a good Hyper Voice right there. That is a really good Hyper Voice. But with that, we can easily Dark Pulse everything. Even Draco Meteor. I'd rather Dark Pulse, though. And I want to go ahead and Dark Pulse Pelipper. And I can't substitute. I could Quick Attack, though. And I want to actually Quick Attack the Raichu. Try to get some chip damage onto this thing. We're going to see a Faint, actually. So, preventing me from going for Protect, but also, getting the priority advantage there. Alright, with that, I like the idea of bringing Excadrill in now. I really do like that idea. So we'll go ahead and get Excadrill in here. Ludicolo is here. I'm not too worried about that. All I have to do is Dynamax and get the Sandstorm rolling. We'll go ahead and Dark Pulse the Ludicolo, because that's the bigger threat of the two. It's Dynamax, and first let's get the Sand with our favor. We'll actually double into Ludicolo. I just really want to get the Sand going. Alright, and here comes Excadrill. Excadrill is so good. It's like insanely good. Especially if you can get the Sandstorm going. The Sand Rush is really good. We're going to see a Fake Out. Why? I honestly don't know why my opponent went Fake Out there. Yeah, we're going to do some chip damage to Ludicolo. We're going to see an Ice Beam, actually. Okay. So my opponent does have an option for Hydreigon. And luckily we don't get frozen. Lately with my luck I was expecting, you know, a freeze or something. But we're going to one-shot Ludicolo, completely devastate this thing. And now we got the sand going. So I'm pretty confident. There's not much there's no way my opponent's going to make a comeback with just Raichu. I'm guessing Raichu honestly probably doesn't have an option to hit me. And that's why he went Fake Out, I guess. But then why would he not just go Faint? Oh, so he's going to go ahead and Dynamax. But I think I have the Sand Rush on my side, so I don't think that is going to even matter at all. We're just going to watch a giant Raichu get destroyed. We're just going to watch a giant Raichu get destroyed right off the bat. Yeah, nice. Alright, good game. That was actually a really quick game right there. I don't want to say it was one-sided, but, you know, it was actually kind of one-sided there. I feel like my opponent might not have a lot of experience. I mean, they went Fake Out. When I turn Fake Out, would automatically fail. But I mean, it was a battle. We got some nice playtime in with this team, and this is a really good team. I really do like this team. There's a lot of good teams floating around. I think that's the one strong thing about Sword and Shield. VGC is there seems to be more variety going on with its VGC, and I really like that. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.